and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxton's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bayo and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send His fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxton's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxton's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxton as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxton's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxton's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women, I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, And it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxton's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxton's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxton's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bio and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send his fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxton's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxton's Prayers. By Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxton as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxton's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, and political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxton's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, and it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxton's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxton's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxton's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bio and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray.
All right, good morning, and welcome to a program called Korea Section React. On YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, those are the discuss issue them where the front page of the different newspaper then gets for the morning. Well, they go straight today unusual way because we don't go beyond the time because of one or two other reasons. But we go straight and begin look at waiting day inside the program this morning. You know, we're not able to go through all of the paper then. We're not able to go through all of them, but maybe we could just watch one or two quick one and see what we get because we get them they which we already inside the show. And afterwards, later on we can tell you or we will actually can show a video of how the Minister of Works, they threaten journalists them right on camera. And we will show you as well how, some policemen and other one them as well, threaten or arrest journalists them for delete waiting they record as well. Because of then they set confusion at the office them and then set go to police station. Well, according to the Minister of Works, in a separate video say that na cyberbullying. If journalists they go for go report on that day, if easily the journalists go, the journalist stays for go. But if not that, na cyber stalking and cyberbullying, it will press charges against them. Well, this is not the country part right now, all the inside now. When it comes into that, and then later on, because people wait for show now the video them, LEONE see them. But first, quick one, Salone say 7 years on Sierra Leone, I'm still hungry. And the other one say Chief Minister blast fit up mayor. The other people on the city hunter say NCPC battle against extortion of business. Why always Dr. Sandy power struggle erupt at Minister of Works. And we go to the next one. Daybreak newspaper. Works minister sent on leave immediate leave. And we go to the next paper. Modern C say at a 7th C-10 summit of UN Security Council reform, President Biyo leads Africa's push for justice and equity. The next one where we get inside the program now, the Bold Times newspaper say President Biyo champions Africans push for equity. Chief Minister opens Canada Forum with a vision for digitalized transformation. The next one, Watch newspaper, Night Watch newspaper say APC is on dying sofa. And who truly owns chapter 1? Just Lidekers or who else? The next one now, the New Age newspaper say Tasha Education Commission in turmoil as staff members pass a vote of no confidence against the chairman. The next one, where we take independent observer, 50 years old farmer found dead, headless, and the AZ newspaper say President Biyo highlight anti-corruption effort at public-private partnership summit. And we go to the next one, where the Times newspaper say as free education program faces another setback, project coordinator sacking and tangled in controversy. Okay, we'll go straight to we guess them. Let me introduce them for you inside the program this morning. And we'll start with the one from the WhatsApp line, come over to the Zoom line. And on the WhatsApp line, we get Reginald Strasser King. Where we tweet. Good morning, Regina. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
And we as well get another person waiting at the WhatsApp line again. Now, APCC. Good morning. Welcome to the show. APC say you might mute, good one, but you might mute. Will the member for put them on again if you hear me. And whilst APC say the time for do that one, they will go to the Zoom line, and also we get Ambassador Sule Castillo, my own boss, day with you inside the program. Good morning.
Good morning, Serepi, and good morning to Sierra Leone and all over the world. Though Serepi, please, after the program, always send me that song. It's very, very important to my campaign.
Or the drug song?
The song we start the program with.
Okay, no problem. All right, I'll do that. APCC say, if you hear me, you might mute. But we'll go straight into the program and begin look at the issues that we are actually the unfold right now. Okay, APCC say, you guys say good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much for having me again.
All right, so we will start the ball rolling with this particular thing when I lead the title of the program. Where President Biyo actually the lead the call for justice and equity in Africa. As they say, this one win at the both times, and they need two paper them together for let we able for get exactly within this thing that I have to talk about. So the first one, the both times newspaper actually gets this one. We say President Biyo champions Africa push for equity. Maybe I could just read that one a small bit because it writes small at the front page. It said President Julius Maada Biyo of Sierra Leone champions ECOWAS authority and coordinator of the African Union Committee of 10 on United Nations Security Council reform has renewed Africa's demand for permanent representation at the UN highest decision-making body, opening the 7th C-10 summits at UN headquarters in New York. President Bio described the meeting as a historic moment coinciding with the 20th anniversary of the Izulwini consensus and SAT declaration of 2005, and the story continues inside inside the page of page 20 and page 5. Maybe I can start with you, Reggie. Reggie, the issue of the call or the push for ECOWAS or Africa for get a permanent seat don't be championed by President Bio. What do you take on this?
Well, I want to preface my answer with one thing, and that is the late UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. Yeah, he made that proposal about Africa becoming a member of the permanent Council of the Security, a permanent member of the Security Council.
Okay.
So it's not a new thing. I was in the United Nations at that time, and I know what thing I talk about in this case. So this has been long drawn. Not to say that yes, we as journalists will go for reports about them, but then we not just blow them out of proportion like now something we just knew or something we just, sometimes as journalists, I tell my young colleagues, una left them propaganda and stick to the story. The story is more important. I'm not an opposition member of the against the government. No, I am just doing my job, and I think when we report to the people in the first place, let us report accordingly. I will have to give a background of this whole thing. Some other research. For now, I will yield the mic to another person and come back later.
Interesting part and interesting angle for inside the program this morning. Like how with you, Sule, Ambassador Costello, you listen to Reggie and you listen to the government, you listen to people that when are pro and when are pro government people that within the social media, and then with the push of this Africa call for justice and equity, that is to say, matter the push. For let Africa get a permanent seat. This is not only new thing, but this is not a new thing to we not they read and we not can follow history until Reggie will tell you this. What do you take?
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to my own senior winner, Mr. Reggie. Over the years, when things then they happen in this country, I think Sierra Leone don't lack Reggie and kind where they report a story we foretell within the story say. As it tell you, is totally correct. When Kofi Annan be Secretary General of the UN, he be one person will be the act as an accelerator for push for let Africa get a permanent representation at the Security Council. So for let something happen, waiting the happen that we country, the reporters that will get, then they use things them where they derail this country, where they ubayanda, where they run perfectly for just with Reggie say for propaganda. Let it look like say waiting the is gooder or is better than waiting we leaders and they go advocate for. If you are going to advocate for equity and justice, I think say get for replicate Usai yourself with the talk you they come out. Is it which you they talk replicate they happen they think say for me that's how I say Reggie is 100% correct. Kofi Annan don't be one of the face of Africa around the world, will be the push for let we get a permanent representation at the UN.
Okay, APC, say what you want to take on this push for let Africa get permanent seats, but that's not a good thing. We matter be the try for do so, right?
Yeah, but sorry, every leader we don't serve. Now, I think say each and every leader in Africa would don't make statements before and present they call for that.
All right. Okay.
Every leader. I want to go back to UN, especially the leaders, them wouldn't give the biggest platform, because one thing I let you understand, when UN summits come, you get some leader them, they know they talk quick. They talk something where virtually they all don't become empty. You get some leaders that they talk with the important people in Sidom. We talk about the South African president, them, the Kenya president, them, when they make statements, you understand, the Nigerian president, they're always on the call for that. The bigger nations in Africa, they say if Africa gets a permanent representation at UN, now then they benefit more. So they always don't be drivers for push for them to get a representation.
Okay, thank you very much. APC, say what you want to take on this?
I want to say plenty thank you to all. For me, it's a good thing, you understand? Because some of the discussion about where they take place today, I believe not to all the Salone, but all the African countries, they push in for see how best to stop global instantly. So this is not about politics. You understand? And I believe not only president, we don't want, a lot of presidents then we don't come, we don't pass, we don't fight, say we don't fight for this. You understand? So if it's today, push, but now the same continuity, we can talk about governance. You understand? Because as far as our best Africa, we're able to get something for at the end of the day. You know, and when you talk about even the past presidents, then late president, they don't pass away, then connect that. Those are people who always be referred to Africa. And I believe say this particular point in time, African people want them all foresee all best we can work for always get 60 inside the UN. So it's a good thing for me. It's not about politicizing it, but a good step for President Bio. If you succeed at the end of the day, it's fine.
Okay, so away from that one day, except if Reggie gets any other thing we will add on that issue.
Oh, me?
Yes, Reggie.
Now, one for congratulate me. Two brothers, them we don't contribute so eloquently. Sorry about I use English language today, but so eloquently in the discussion. I really appreciate their views and I learn from them. And the only thing we are going to say, when it comes to this continental problem, this Africa problem now the UN Security Council, let our leaders be sincere. Let our continental leaders be sincere. We don't put people that we don't die. So take our Africa in progress. We don't see the Kwame Nkrumahs, we don't see the Patrice Lumumba, we don't see, you name it. The Gaddafis and all. Sometimes we complain say the West not like Africa. But let we African leaders themselves, let Africa first, then we can see how we can move forward. All this and a talk shop in the United Nations, all over these years, in order to impress me, I just want to see the reality on the ground. Sorry for debate, but look at the Palestinian problem. England don't agree, Macron don't agree, and they all don't begin to say, yes, there should be a two-state solution. Let Africa instead try, and they on top of the ladder, rather than being at the bottom of the ladder, because of that we need to be prescribed for it. Well, this talk shop, I'm not impressed.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. This is a program we na correct title we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And we will go to another issue and another paper quickly inside the program this morning. And we will take the Daybreak newspaper. Yesterday, we see a press statement or a letter, internal memo, actually come out from the State House to the Ministry of Works Also, that internal memo they get different, way how a lot of people interpret them. Well, this one actually say works minister sent on immediate leave. Well, we read the letter yesterday and we see what that may actually mean, because inside the letter, the secretary to the president, they actually say the office of the president instructs them for let everybody stay now in post until then come back to them. So in other words, they not send nobody on leave. Not the minister, not the director or chief director of works, nobody they not stand on leave. All man still then in position until State House decide on waiting for do next. That now we waiting the letter say. But let me come back. This not internal fight, internal things that will happen. Tell the minister they use in power for say, lady the chief director go on leave, immediate leave, and then for set up query and look take administrative action against them. These fights don't happen. We don't see this. They happen at NPPA and other side. Them, where government to government, Mukman and they fight themselves. Then they try for suspend themselves. So let's start with you on the other hand, APCCC. What's your take on the way how the government they operate right now? It's a lot of fighting them inside.
Dennis Sandy frustration.
Exactly, Dennis Sandy. The one way they say they suspend them.
Now, first of all, I'll be honest to say I am not privy. I don't get inside knowledge of waiting Dennis Sandy do in the ministry or not limit event suspension. But waiting in my own personal thinking and my professional thinking, why every time that Dennis Sandy? Why every time? This is my question. I'm sorry, I'm going to answer a question with a question. But why every time I say Dennis Sandy? I'm not Dennis Sandy. He has been my friend. I will not disown him in public. But why every time I him? Right?
I think the question valid, but again, like I said, the letter actually, they not actually suspend them, but the title of the letter, now the one where State House respond to the Sandy letter, they ask for let suspend, the chief director. Now that letter then come out, so it's not actually they're on suspension right now.
Look, this whole confusion about who they suspend and who they don't suspend, not saying I'm a problem. Sandy is my problem, is my friend, I will publicly admit. Mm-hmm. But why always him in the middle of controversies?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The Ministry of Lands, Ministry of Social Welfare, Ministry of Works, the same Sandy. All right, so let's come to you, Costello. What thing that you want to take on this? Sandy in name really they play and Nigeria asks why always Sandy? With every allegation of step picking and they make public allegation with a recording within a public of how sexual harassment they take place and all of them things they did. Costello.
Yeah, thank you very much. Mr. Eji just don't talk for let you know how honest he be. He even say this man is my friend. Must know how close they dey. For let he can say why always Dr. Sandy. So we go back from when SLPP take power in 2018. Mm-hmm. The first voice where people get now the media about controversy at Dr. Sandy. Public order too. So in the entire government time, I think say every 3 or 4 months, something will come up about Dr. Sandy. Why? I believe say we all deserve now them position of trust there. 1, 2 for always put first now the country. Mm-hmm. We put the country first, you didn't know exactly how they behave because nothing lasts forever. Mm-hmm. Power not last forever. Mm-hmm. You serve say you tempt the camp for let you step out. Mm-hmm. So you know they go serve for let you always we don't left you position, then you name they always they make up as reference to things that will go happen we don't left. I think say for me, He don't serve the country as a gentleman. He don't serve. He don't work. But at the end of the day, you are in him. Then they call. But I think say no. Somebody we were representing self out to the public. Not go and eliminate everything exactly in the do.
APCC.
Thank you very much, Ngbepe. To be honest, make this clear. You see all the things here when they happen. So as for me own party, I police say I blame president with my retired baby that lost mother bill. Mind you, I'm not make them clear the reason to make us blame president bill. You know, we all remember this year not a one great ministry going to happen. About very recently, they been up back again inside EPA. We are in the minister and the head of director get serious problem. And when you check that things here where they happen, we find out say the people then just feel say everybody gets right inside this particular government. All ministers just feel say it's superior than any other person. Now here you go see a minister will make challenge with a board of director or and director on that particular place is a bill. We are in the throw out challenges them. This one happen so very recent thing and minister of what I think that this will be possible. You understand? Really saddening, really sad. And we want to go this one the bill in call. Yes, some life is not happening during the past government. When you get a sober-minded president, it is all comes to make sure say we step in. We perform take as a fool. I remember there was a time when the Minister of Children Agenda. When the president can take action against them, at the end of the day, we second. But this particular thing happened, so Sandy go to the extent then what Ministry of Works, we are in people and plan to go. When I very important, mind you, one of the most important states because we can go out there for weekends. They get from Saturday, it's a clean happening. You understand? Saturday, no work. Sunday, no work. And Monday, I very busy day. But like that particular Monday, they reach. The minister get problem with the professional at the end of the day. Then they still work at the job sale. The one thing that about the professional, everybody just thinks it's but when you're in control, in fact, there was a time when they make a clear. When they talk about the supporters, they say they become those supporters want to become. So you defend out say, a lot of things will take place where it's the people for take their and let it happen. Very recently, when maybe sometimes they come into the issue today, here you see the chief justice, then just come back again, look the chief justice of the judge them. You understand? When the judge at the end of the day, they don't have the push here according to my understanding, they're not here. So at the end of the day, what to do? You post them on social media, then people come up from state house and say, they don't suspend the judge. So this is the kind of things that really happen under President Bureau. As far as I'm concerned, I think they have the blame and the way we take control over the government. When I enter the right to hire and fire, so the things that never happen inside this, not for even one ministry, then I say President Bureau, then I get problem for us. Thank you very much.
I think one thing where I don't know if not actually member that side. Apart from the question where you asked, now the fact say there is a work under the last government and there are two different ministries them. One, it go under the Ministry of Lands, now so back draw. They allege say if they take money na people and say for buy fuel for go look the land there all the things them when they get case and they then pull on the can at the Ministry of Social Welfare as well. Another draw take the last president sack him. Now we don't come again from the same lands again draw. It come back now works draw. So I don't know really waiting. I've been talking one time say this man get locked for job, but they not sabi how for handle in blessing for let it stay na then job then day. So it no matter who's kind book again. Something there behind this man way he really need deliverance for. You know, but Reggie, now I bring you inside again quickly. We see a video where 98.1 workman them go na the scene. Outside then the workman them of the works ministry they lock the office. And then they go now, police go take the key, they can't open this place back. During that process, the 98.1 begin at the scene, they try for film and they try for, make people understand what they happen. At some point, they go very close and say they want to talk to Sandy. Sandy tell them, say, let them come out from the place. If not to that, it will give them case because they get law right now that the country will start cyber law. And as far as in concern, if you don't tell the journalists and say let them go, they don't get any right for stay around, they for go peacefully. But if they continue for the film or they try for ask a question, now cyber stalking and cyber bullying, they go press charges. As a media, a veteran, what do you think about this?
First of all, I know to get you clear.
Okay. All right. So you get me now?
Yes, I get you now.
All right. I don't know if this one better. Let's just see quickly. Okay, it better now or it worse?
Just a brief question.
Did you get me now?
Yes, I get you now.
Okay. So the question I will ask, I say, journalists then go cover this whole thing. Now the Ministry of Works. Then see who side then they lock the domot, and then people then they try for open the domot, including the minister for them go inside. The journalists go close, for talk to Sandy and ask some questions. Then Sandy say the journalists for go. He know anything. The journalists then steal the film and they try for make people know. He said the journalists they not commodity. They go use the cyber law against them because that is cyber stalking and cyber bullying. What's that you take on this?
Send it. Hold it. The fact that the journalists go perform the job as enshrined by the Constitution and the Rights to Access to Information Act. And then, standing as I said this for, let me repeat it. Is my friend who will fall shame for himself. But the fact that he denied journalism in the execution of their duties, that apart from working at the administrative problem, if answer to that, why should he deny the journalists from performing their duties? Why should he? You get two instruments from Parliament, the Constitution and the Right to Access of Information Act. Oh, please. That means the minister, Mr. Lee, or the actual minister, I don't know, is overstepping his bound. That's not political bullying. I hope you are getting me clear.
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Now, political bullying. So it should not even happen at all. Irresponsibility as a government, as a state actor, is to grant the journalists the interview. Whatever one lie to them.
Okay, we will continue the program. This is the program we are right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And then we move again with the paper then. And they go to another issue inside the program. We go to the Spy newspaper quickly. I'll just project them for let we all go for see them. The Spy newspaper go with this big banner headline. We actually say, it says ahead of delegate conference, APC National Executive faces fresh petition on legitimacy again. And then you get the picture of, I think this is Paul Kamara and the PPRC boss. So let's start with you. I send on to you, Costino. What do you take on this?
Thank you very much. I think I have limited things to say about that. Yeah. Okay. Very, very limited.
Okay. Waiting at the reason to that?
Yeah. Honestly, the reason because I pay less attention to waiting they happen at that sector for now.
That which sector? The APC?
No, in terms of the petitions, them, the rules, them. Everything they happen because
and why you pay less attention? Because you've been so much interested in waiting they happen.
Because I focus on something where I feel say that they go make APC kind of power.
And waiting at that thing there.
That's like electoral justice.
Okay, waiting about the electoral justice and this one, how they link?
Basically, all the processes we for happen and that for lead we to another convention. You understand? So me paying attention on it means say I don't drop the fight of electoral justice. And when I believe say as a genuine Sierra Leonean, as somebody we they deal with the grassroots, really know how the people they feel on a daily basis. The people want their justice and the people want their votes back. And the only person for stand for them now upright-minded people of the APC, now the executive of the APC, now people who call the stakeholders of the APC, and then for team up for the lifespan of the APC.
Okay. So in other words, you still remain 2023 and you know they move to 2028. I
don't. I'll tell you the last time. I'll tell you the last time, and I repeat them back for the good of Sierra Leone. For there, we get a successful other elections. I use the word other elections without any ear. For get a successful elections. It rests on the shoulder of the June 24, 2023 elections. Nobody no go tell me say if June 24, 2023 election, they conduct without results, the next elections, they go produce the same ECSL, we conduct the same election, go produce results. Whatever, over the years, from February 26, 1996 elections, then, all the elections, then they don't make recommendation. I want to let somebody come now and show me one elections when they don't make recommendation. The 2022 Election Act, now the recommendations the way they make from the 2018 elections. They still go and violate them. They still go and announce elections without results. So for the good of the APC party, some of you will not care what the other person who can feel. Because some people are interested.
I like what you say. You know, the 2018 election and born the 2022 electoral, laws the way we already get. And for every election, they don't make a recommendation, but yet still we see things that happen in the election. All right. So if that's not the case, they don't make election recommendation again 2023. And if we not go before, how we were able to make sure say the people get what they're supposed to get?
I said it the last time. Sierra Leone na donor-driven country. You get people when the taxpayer monies and they send at this country for let them run this country. Now 70 or 80% of the resources that they use. If the APC party be continue for stick behind Dr. Samoa Kamara, for continue for tell the international community say, if we don't correct the wrongs of 2023, we cannot go into the 2028 elections. Believe you me, this time, Sierra Leone don't get a different U-turn. But definitely, what some of we believe, and what me personally I believe, will reach there. It's not for anybody for can question me, say, how, this, that's my believing. If somebody believes, say, in 2028, it go get elections, that time believing. If somebody believes, say, in 2028, it go win elections, that time believing. But my own believing, I believe, say, I need for correct the 2023 elections before I move to any other future elections.
Okay. APCC say, what thing you get on this particular issue?
Okay. I want for simple to I guess you understand. Because I believe say we are always inviting people and we more especially me when I start this electoral justice from simple they make campaign as way election is over. And not even this capitalize itself. Not maybe another next someone come out, no. But it's the reality on the ground. But the inside Africa in general. How we go see somebody to overthrow, if you make call for election, it will be very difficult. I'm not saying now going into election, we have somebody, then they announce the person say, the first to read. But as far as we concerned, according to the constitution of Sierra Leone, now only the net commission has got the right to announce election results. Now, net commission when a moment what announces results say, Mother Bill, as Samuel Kamara, nothing contest for this election. Samoa Cameroon are the flag bearer for the APC. You all know, and I believe even if you don't decide Salone, but they get to go, they get information. Samoa Cameroon and Kelly Coco, when are the one who made, then people have become silent for over 3 good months. 3 good months, not saying when we have to be found, we not see them at all. You understand? At the end of the day, we found them. We don't see them. After 3 months,
Can I interject?
No, wait, lay down, lay rest. No, lay rest.
Interject 1 minute.
No, lay rest down. Lay rest. It can't to you just now. You will say it, but lay just rest. Go ahead.
APC now, we all the APC.
Yeah, but rest. It can't to you, Costello, Mr. Peace. Just hold on for a while.
Why I say so?
Hold on a while.
Dr. Samoa they not ever silent. Immediately after the election.
Sule, please hold on and give him some time. Let's just make him point. We'll come to you back.
I want to correct you on that.
No, hold on. Hold the thought. Take note of that. You will correct her later. Yes, go ahead.
I'm not saying anything.
Go ahead.
Let me get this. You don't say, at least like I say in the program.
Please go ahead now. Go ahead.
Okay, now, Samoa Cameroon we have to be found. All of a sudden, now we see people the way they make votes for Samoa Cameroon, the black for Samoa Cameroon, say Samoa Cameroon will become president. And if Samoa Cameroon become president, then beat us at the back. If it's elect Namana will be the next commissioner, Samoa Cameroon will win this election. Then people they come again, they say that they top 10.
Yes, sir.
Inside the hole, and then smoke inside the hole, where the command come.
Yes, sir. Yes, Reggie, we come to you just now.
Which means if the EMA will continue for the class,
yes, sir. We come to you just now, Reggie.
Now we see the APC take action against this government, keep this government. Member of parliament, councillors, them, chairmen, them, all they remove them from this government.
Okay.
Samoa come again, they take the justice. Why? We all remember, even the Trapata, when the head, when the Trapata, when the coach, chair, when Dr. Kampala Mara reach a time, the party takes stand and say, no, the party take again for that Trapata. I want to come again, let them go. You understand?
Okay. All right.
So make sure say, but a peace game at this country.
All right. Okay.
At the end of the day, what is now, if the person for justice,
okay. All right. So, okay. Yes, hold on. APCC. Reggie, yes. Okay. APCC, hold it a while. Okay, APCC. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. All right. Reggie, go ahead.
And then I get chance. Okay,
hold on, APCC say, hold on, we'll come back to you just now. Hold on. Okay, Reggie, go ahead.
Now, all this fight about Samoa Kamara in the political forum and all the APC waiting and call arguments are happy for listening to them. But at the same time, I'm happy for telling APC saying stupid.
Okay.
Happy for telling APC saying stupid. But I saw political party they turn. They can be stupid in the fight for power.
Okay, why you say so?
Una listen to una self. Una no need for make plumber. Una no need for make alala. The listeners, as a journalist, as a radio journalist, the media therefore listen to all parties. But not to this a telling company and they don't need a telling company. Now, so the APC on channel. Now, so the SLP on channel. Una not go try and slow and listen to each other and get coherent agreement with each other. Part for the court. Then they are the mayor, then they castle kitchen, then they make nonsense. This is all stupid. Let me discuss civilizedly. We bother them. Let me give we listeners and respect. Send I drop the mic.
Okay, thank you. All right, so very good observation. Thank you very much. Ambassador Peace and Costello. Yeah, if you want to make some clarification, please. I'll give you 2 minutes for do that one quickly before we come back to APC. Again, 2 minutes and move to another issue. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Reggie. I think say not listen keenly. I be one observe. Once Sengbe PSC last stop, I hold on immediately. She say APC not get in mind for can show in face na public because always they make utterances that we're not good. We're not good for even the APC. Now it make a claim say 3 months after the elections, Dr. Samuel Akama is nowhere to be found. That are all the fallacies them within the pass around with. When immediately after the elections, the party take a decision for stay away from governance for 6 months. You not even know that. That decision, they were collective between Dr. Samuel Akama and the executive. So she say go land that. Samuel Akama never hide. He has been always the vocal person. We always done the talk from when the election done at this country. I'll give you example of all in clips them. Then secondly, they talk about somebody, they say elect na Madabiobi commissioner, he go announce himself. Go talk to somebody because 90 day una the vuvuzela. Go talk to her because it deceive una. Go talk to her. Yeah. Go listen. Go talk to her. He go answer you. Thank you. Yeah,
the most important thing, if APC want win election, let them come together. But if they don't make election, that waiting and call about Alfred Pitako, Conteba, and all the rest of it, he's just a troublemaker, not the APC.
So yeah,
that's
still on me.
Alfred Peter country. Hey, Paddy waits that talk. Down
okay, sir.
Peter country, we una get now una APC. Una get to na Kabalen. 2020, I seen that time.
Hello. Hello.
I think say the line bad from that part.
I just tell the APC young men they are saying, if not that no more the division amongst them, I see them far. I see them far. I see another divisive figure.
Okay.
Who are called Alfred Peter Conte and all the rest of it.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Costello, na mic na actually drop.
Okay, Mr. Reggie, they talk to again the audience.
I live quietly.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, soon you will talk just now. Sorry about that, my mic go off. Yes, but continue. You say you stop. You get another 1 minute.
He also yes, she say I need for correction a few things that have been said. You also can talk about Kelfal Amara. Kelfal Amara, as doctor, has been so he don't deceive the APC then for a very, very long time. When it all started with the tripartite, he said the witman and tell and say na reform then they can't do. But this same Kelfal Amara, now he go there na press conference, a very, very big press conference at the APC party. In 2 occasions, they tell people and say let people are not preempt. And not get the courage for can tell people and say with man they say we na reform they can make. How the hell with man go tell you say na reform they can make when the with man they come for can investigate. Then put on this and can investigate what happened with the elections. How the same with man who can tell you say na reform they can make. If na reform they can make, there was no need for let them spend $1.5 million for put people in for 6 months for investigate for something. I think say with all honesty, I would say and also waiting the affect with the APC now. Now so much people we don't quest for power, we dishonest. Now in the affect the APC then now. Even for can't talk the truth. Let we say the truth. We can able for amend and
10 more
move
seconds.
forward.
Right.
The main thing now the truth don't be lacking. The truth don't be lacking. People they say you can say, look can talk the truth now. But none of they ever talk waiting at the truth thing. And for me, I
Thank
think
you very much, Sule. Yes, APC say you should get 2 minutes for wrap up on this particular issue.
Okay, thank you very much, MVP. It's not that I'm not getting same for the man to talk, but I give him the preference to them 18 something so that we don't get yourself clear. Now, make us start with Africa country. It's not that we don't get people where they into the APC, where they try for cloud distraction inside the APC, where they try for. Some people that are the APC, they have been paid for cloud distraction. What to make us say so? This same Africa country, and the person this way they announce that the father of the winner, the first person to work for that manner now in teacher them. We all know that. And mind you, after the lost election, after Peter Trump, they know how to be found. They all left this country. They go back. Now that when the APC will fight again for make sure people gets at least the mandate for this particular identity get, then they will go. We influence people. Now they don't go for the law and election. They don't do. Whenever APC they try for settle, we get people for this like I want to. You understand? And several other people out there inside the APC party. And this particular point in time, make a life out now. Nobody know where we from. It's the matter we also go creep this party. You know what? This particular point in time. The APC focus, the executive focus, now coming to Calfala, where this man they can go for the so tell me you don't preempt some of the people who are preempt. Mind this on the player for any trouble that the people you know what can't tell people them say that this guy for as a leader, as a super-minded somebody, because the people can count on you. Because at the end of the day, if you can't say anything, when you contradict tomorrow night, you will get problem. So now this person get problem. And mind you, this problem they come, they come with them for finding investigation. The question is for the justice. We have to go on and try to make sure say that the thing that we go on, let not happen again in the future. Whether they don't understand. And mind you, that anything that they now do, part of the particular government, when they say, even the money that give this government, whether it's not or whatever, whether the government do, then they give it up and then they force them out to implement their particular government. You understand?
10 more seconds.
Mind you, that another electoral justice. But we all see the American ambassador, they make a clear and effective. They say they are winning more election, but in some 2028, and not so because
the American ambassador will tell you so. You know, tell you so, not deceive that man.
So if you want to try to distract me, let me not put you in order, because of Africa for nobody.
All right. Thank you very much, APCCC. Thank you very much, APCCC. You don't exhaust your time. Thank you, APCCC. You don't exhaust your time.
You know, I don't know if times I get so many things possible.
Please, time not enough again. We don't. I will, in fact, don't come to the end of the show.
Okay.
So we will take the last set quickly. When I exit towards them, waiting when I go left with you before I go. And I'll start with you, Sule. I end with G. Yeah, Sule. Waiting now you exit word. Waiting you want for left with you before you go. You get 2 minutes for do that one day. The time begin now, sir.
I think it's 2 minutes small for me because it's all I can talk about is about the future of the youth then at this country. And if you say that's the main topic they discuss today with our drugs.
No, it not be the main topic, but we will find time discuss them. But just give me exit quick no more. We'll find time discuss
thank you very much, sir. Pierre and all Sierra Leoneans around the world, let we not take the drugs business where they happen at this country lightly. My organization, we don't put out a research where data they tell we say 70% of the young man they now with the go school within a secondary school, then they take this substance where they call tramadol and ecstasy. Both the male and the female then. Another research within the sports department don't tell we say 75% of the players that they play ball now, they take tramadol before they go play ball. The kush and the tramadol is still on the increase, still in the increase, Saint-Pierre. And I don't say with honesty, neither the government nor the police get the willingness and courage for fight against this deadly virus, which deadly pass Ebola and Corona in Sierra Leone presently.
Okay.
Because this is a virus where each and every family we connected in this country, they suffer from this virus.
Right.
Every family in Sierra Leone, they suffer from drugs.
All right. Thank you very much.
I want to continue
like I
to
said,
we all
we will count with you
let we
another
continue for the fight.
We'll count with you another 10 for talking about drugs. Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, today I want to talk about something. I don't talk. I say I go want to talk about something. This one a big fool divided around divide future. This one a big fool. I will use the word big fool. One around divide future. Una get sense or una no get sense? Now my question only.
I think the line are not to get some very clearly the question.
I said this one a big fool, one a big fool. This big fool business only for divide future. When I get sense or no get sense?
I think that's a good question. Good question for divide filter. You will end with that one day, and then we'll send another time and discuss that as well. But hold on a while, we'll come back to you. Now, APCC say you get 2 minutes as well for giving you exit word. What do you get for you?
I want to say thank you again to you understand. I'll leave to me brother. You talk about cops. You know, one thing I want to know we go. You see, all that things that happen, and it happen because of the governments where they are for the people. Then, no responsible enough. I make this clear to you. You understand? The policy the way they make about them drugs there. You know, we got 30 countries then they, you know, they just come up and go buy drugs in the way once. Most get prescription when they can go, where they show say yes, now from doctor, then they give them medicine. When you are always to come after God, my government gets already takes to stop all the things that will happen. But for them, they are happy because they just come already youth them for the and mind you, the reason behind cow push by this country, they take as many people and they take this push. At the end of the day, they still no more than the different. And they don't get no serious thing they're going to go because the government. All the things say the government is continuous to the even the APC, the government also succeed for most of it, always the Allah inside the send people inside there so that they never focus on all these government accountable, which is very well. Government gets already takes for stop them dogs there. You don't even they make allegations against prominent people when they close up to when I give family to them, and the point thing that they say, and then the government gets there. Government gets already takes for stop people coming to this country for stop Tramadol, Salone, and all them already bad place. Mind you, Tramadol, yes. Some people when they take and they say because that's to do after they want to get them pardon but Tramadol can't happen now so today. Man they just at the country no man so man they take and say for iPad. Some man they take and say for go do my business. Some man they take and say for active. So all man just check this anyhow, which is very wrong. And all this, me and the blame the government because of that politics to stop them in there when they don't perform inside this country. Thank you very much.
All right, Eji, over to you. Eji, you get me? Eji? Reginald?
Yes.
Yes, over to you. You exit word.
The what I say is they don't come with this big full talk about dividing Freetown. Saying I know it's a talk. I know it's a talk. And watch the video. This is not a matter of Creole because we all belong now in Freetown. We all belong now in Freetown. So not to some minister where you don't get political ideas, they can't be telling people can't divide freedom. When the money people will cash to them, even the one they offline, it never be there. So who can be fully they can't tell me. Me, I want like to arrest me, what do I don't know this.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reggie.
Salone alone, you know, even 2 states in Nigeria. So what's the name of our country? So what's in our country?
Okay. Thank you very much, Reggie.
Once APC then they can be true, the government is in the can do what you want. As APC then they can be true. How let me go down in the area when I APC people them. Why then they can be true? Who are they can Chamua? Who are they can what's in Columbia? Who are they can Chaikoko? I don't care. All I want is a unified Salone. All I want is a unified Salone. So I don't care. That's my job. If they want, they can go lock me up. Tell God, thank you, only my government to do.
All right. Thank you very much.
The people listen to the people them. Let the party listen to the people them, and then let the government do waiting for it. You know.
All right, beautiful one. Thank you very much, Reggie, for what you took your time for joining inside the program this morning. Thank you very much, APCC, and thank you very much, Sule, Ambassador Costello, for joining inside the program this morning. We appreciate you now all, and we wish you a very good day.
Thank you very much, Sengbe Pierre. I tell you, when they go to Kenema, say Kenema get population past feet, when they go to Ghana, when they forget about people, yeah.
All right.
And the last question, they tell them, when the message is said, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, that's what the government says. Say Kenema get population past feet on, but yet still a feet on the divide. I think say this now out of just one person in Badat. I'll tell you. They say the couch ministry of Western area. We don't see how effective it be. Now they want for divide and for couch 3 council them inside the same freedom. But anyway, we wait for see everything that happen. Another hardship that they come with inside the country. One for thank you very much. One thank you police very much for what you make.
Thank you.
Sir?
Let them call the sponsor invite the international community. Then they say the people of Salone not group and big nonsense. Then talk with them, they talk and we go to them, okay. Then come on. Come on. The people of Freetown say they don't want a division. That's all.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Let them go Kenema are the biggest city in the country. They get population of over 3 million people. Let them go negotiate that big their future. No, it's 3 million, 2 million.
Thank you, CCAPC. Thank you very much, Reggie. One for appreciating our time with we inside the program, and I wish you a very good day. Thanks to the police that we make we get this program this morning. Thanks to all we don't follow, we don't watch the program. We appreciate you all. Until we meet again, one for saying all, please get a very good day and please stay out of problem. Thank you and good day.
A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxton's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Diallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxton as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxton's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and